Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Apologies, I won't be a second. I just need to move something on my screen. It is in the wrong place. There we go. We got to have a little bit of Christmassy. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Trackner. It's good to see you. Yep, it is dark and pretending to be evening outside. Right, so I haven't got round to putting the Christmassy sounds in, but I will do this weekend. Sorry, I got a bit carried away with building this week. So this is where we're up to at the moment with the house. So we're a bit further along than we were on Tuesday. So we need to work on bringing that up to the point and down, putting another window in, or at least marking out, yeah, just a small house. So, like I say, the window I need to mark out where the window's going to go. And we have to figure out where the chimney breast is going to go on this side. And I haven't bothered clearing off the porch until we put the roof on. Yep, we need a giant Grinch or something to live in there. But we are making progress. Suppose we could always put a giant creeper in. So I need to pillar up to there because I need to get the starting point to bring the bottom section of that V up and over. Yeah, the igloo's looking awesome. I mean, and the sled is doing really well too. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick fly around the Christmas district. I haven't seen what people have done since earlier this week. So we have the massive Christmas tree. We have the train tracks. Oh, that's cool, the pink house. Oh, snowman and reindeer. And a little snow globe. Somebody's having fun. That looks like a music box and a reindeer. It's a public area, so we can do. Got a nice skating rink and a whole bunch of houses. And a bakery. And somebody's building a leg. Which is cool. Yeah, the snow globe spot's awesome. So people have been doing some amazing builds. And seeing as it's only been open since what? It's not even a week yet, the Christmas area. So there's still plenty of time. And yes, your igloo looks awesome. I get a nice view of it from here. Right, so I didn't bring any blocks. That's no good. Can't build without blocks. Doesn't work very well. Right. Surprising how much white concrete I've made this week. Right. That's a quartz. We have another shulker of it, so we haven't run out just yet. Oh, I think there's plenty of room because if you look, there's all this area over here and out here as well. And like I say, if we follow around, is all the way out that way as well. So there's still plenty of space. Right, so there's the porch. Let's see if we can come in for a landing without going kersplat. Well, we didn't do too bad. Right, so for this, I think that's the top block, isn't it? So 1, 2. 3, 4. 2. 1, 2. So what I want is a little point on this section of the roof line. Are we doing? How many is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. And then we've got, once we get the outside done, we then have to work on the inside. Hiya, Klaus. How are you doing? Right, so that is that one. Okay. You know, I'm coming down, and I should probably just fill this block in while I'm coming down, because this should be 3 wide. I can just reach, or 3 deep rather than wide. And it's 4 wide in places, but these top cross beams I've done 3. Just make it a little bit easier. And here I am cricking my neck round because, yep, it's not a flat screen at all. You're doing all right. You're having a lovely slow day today. You did, however, get some stuff from the hardware store to fix up your folding sled. Oh, that's cool. It's been a bit nippy here the last couple of days. We've had frost. So yeah, Jack Frost has been out nipping at fingers and toes. Right, so 3, 3, 3. Okay, so what level are you on? Let's see, bottom should be at 101. Okay. Which gives me a starting point. Not sure I'm quite at the right height yet, but we'll get sorted. Hopefully you'll get some sledging weather this winter. So 92. 101, so that would be 101 there. So we've got 1, 2. Just make sure. Okay, and then we go 1, 2. Hopefully I'm in the right place. So I wouldn't want to fly down, look back and find I've got a wonky build. Yeah, you really do, or else you need to go on a road trip to a place in Europe where sledging is wet. Yep. I'm not sure I'm right on this. I have a feeling I started in the wrong place. I'm pretty sure I've built in the wrong place. It's 103. I think because I tacked those in, I think I should have started at 102 rather than 101. Top level should be 103. Hi, Miss Mist. How are you doing today? Yeah, I started wrong. It meant... Okay, can I correct it? 1, 2. That's 6. That shouldn't be 6. It should be an odd number. Maybe that's the one I need to remove. One. Let's fly away and check. It's sometimes easier to see from a little bit of a distance. Oh, that's way the wrong place, Pendle. Your V's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be all the way up there. Oh dear. Oh. Yep, it's Friday afternoon. I'm allowed a wonky brain every now and again. And every now and again is every 5 minutes. You're doing okay? You moving kind of slow today. Yeah. Hopefully, some days it gets like that, but as long as you're doing okay, that's the main thing. They are like that. But the important thing is you're doing okay. Let's knock this lot down. We'll collect the blocks and try again a little bit higher up. It was a practice run. And I won't tell if you won't tell. It's definitely been a busy Minecraft week. Okay, let's lie down and gather these back up. Is there any more of them I need to collect, or did I get them all? Let's check the other side of the build as well. Because it wouldn't surprise me if some of them fell on the inside. Or not. And that's not how you fly. Okay. Let's you see over there where there's just the little dot. I'm not sure if you can see it on stream. But it looks like there's a few flames, and I thought some of this forest was on fire near the build earlier in the if I get a little closer, it'll probably be easier for you guys to see. So yeah, just behind that leg and between the tree, it looked like there were. It just looks a little dot on stream, but it kind of looked like flames to me, and it was. It was just campfires being used in one of the builds. I had a bad thought for a second that that somehow the part of the forest had caught fire, which wouldn't have been fun. Fortunately not. Right, so I'm in the wrong place. Right, so the top of this, so 1, 2. 3, 4. Let's try again. And at least the build hasn't been too bad. I haven't had, touch wood, I haven't had to take down much of the build at any one time. It's usually just been a block or two where I miscounted the bricks. Now, I'm thinking of using granite on the roof line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. because the granite would be a contrast. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. How are you doing today? Right, so that brought us to that point there. So let's bring out this extra blocks to make it 3. Because I want the depth to be 3, like I said, before we had to tear it out. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. I don't think I've ever done a house on this scale, really. And like I say, it's all Pat's fault. I borrowed Pat's idea from last season and just put it as a winter theme. I'm pretty sure it was Pat's. But I'm terrible with names. Grab the corner. You still at work or are you ready to head home? Right, so let's do that. Okay. So this is theoretically the line I need to start on, which should be 128. You're still working, but not for long. Okay, that's good. That way you can enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay. Once I've got these peaks in place, I know where the roof line for this part of the house is going to be. Or at least the bottom section of it. Right, so F3, 14. Should be 126, 7, 8. Set. That's good. And then we go from here out. Two, 4. And fingers crossed things meet up and work right. It'd be nice to put on the porch roof, but I want to make sure things meet up correctly first. Three, 4. Hang on. That looks right. Okay, so then we need to bring this across at the 3 block height. And then we just have to make it the right depth so we can put some detail blocks in between. Width, I should say, not depth. I'm getting my depths and my widths mixed up. That's never good. Then we have to figure out Christmas lights at some point for hanging off the house. I kind of like the blue solar lanterns, but they'd be too tiny. Unfortunately. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Right, let's just check this again. Hi, Wildy. How are you doing? That's better. At least it's at the right place. You doing okay? That's awesome. Right, so what we need to do is, see, as I've got those middle bars there, the vertical and the horizontal, I need to do the same there, which is why we need to widen out the depth, width, whatever. But we're going to need some quartz as well. Fortunately, we've got quartz in one of the boxes. Oh, and Johnny left me a Christmas present, which was sweet of him. I logged on and there was a chest there. Right, so how this is 4 deep. Okay, so we need to do that another few blocks. So 1, hang on. So that's 4. No, that's how you walk off the edge and go kersplat. I'm keeping them nice and safe in the chest while I'm working on this because, yep, kersplatification is a thing. And it's a case of netherite tools scare me because if I break them, I feel bad. But it was amazing. It was really nice of him to leave them for me. And no, that's not a hint to anybody because no thank you. I have plenty of stuff. Right, so we just need these ones now. Then we can start building up the other bits and putting in the what's it. I have to remember to go end raiding this weekend. I have also got to remember to put in the Christmas sounds this weekend. As I was saying earlier, I kind of ran out of time. I got distracted with building. As I do. I know I'm not keen on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. I avoid it whenever possible. But certain times of the year it becomes necessary. No, it only needs to be 3. And it's not too bad now we have the seed, because now that we've got the seed, it makes it easier to locate the cities. And with grifter magic, it's awesome. Though I must admit, I didn't have much luck with some of the resources I was going out to gather last weekend. I could have swore you used to be able to get elytra in chests. But maybe they changed things. Though I should preface that I found an elytra or 2 in a chest in the ship. I just didn't find them in the city. Yeah, he may have tweaked the loot tables a little, which is understandable. But I did get ender chests. And having a supply of ender chests can be handy at times. And not having to go knock down the end pillars. Right, so you're there. I'll have to figure out how this all joins in from underneath afterwards. And the one thing about the shape of the crossbeam in here, it's a case of I like the look of it on the straight. I'm just not sure how it's going to work, how well it's going to work on the slant. But we'll find out. Which is always good. And if it doesn't work, then we'll tweak it. Because I have an idea in mind. It's a case of fingers crossed. Right. Let's get you. Almost there. Oops. None of those 3 are where I meant to place the blocks. you're going to have to come out, and you are too. Which is fine. Snow layers are cool. At least I can use some of the snow layers that I am rescuing when I need to build things. So let's go from the bottom upwards, because that was easier that time. Going upwards rather than downwards. Anybody doing anything interesting this weekend? Not necessarily going anywhere, just doing interesting things. Okay, so guess you're there. Apart from fixing your sled. Nope. Just working on your Christmas area. That's interesting. That is definitely an interesting thing, because I've seen your builds and I've seen the screenshots you sent to me of your Christmas area, and that's cool. So that's definitely an interesting thing. My plan is for Minecraft and recording Harry Potter this weekend. But I'm thinking in the new year I may do a little bit of cross-stitch work. You're hoping for the weekend to be boring. Can't do much since you almost sliced your finger. You sliced your finger yesterday. Ouch. Oh, that's awesome, Miss. The carnival area is full of things. You're hoping that the weather stays below zero and some snow, so you can take the photos of the nieces on both sleds. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I hope your finger isn't too bad, because that's definitely not good. It is a bit of a winter wonderland outside here, and outside my window too. Well, apart from the snow, it's more ice here. But it went very, very cold this afternoon. I even turned the heating on. I don't usually put the heating on during the day, because it doesn't usually need it. 6 and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seems a bit weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try and then start from this end. All the little bit of snow you had has melted, Eck? Yeah, I tend to fall a lot in the ice. 6, 7, 6. and it's only 3 in between, so that won't do. Hey Pat, thank you for the subscription. 5 months, wow, that's a 5-month streak. That's a long time, especially with a Prime, because that no snow there, just rain. How are you doing, Pat? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 and 6. I was able to put 5 blocks between the others, but I think I should have probably pushed this out a little bit further. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm ticking along. And I kind of borrowed your idea, so I hope you don't mind. It was definitely you. I'm almost 99.999% sure. Who did the big house last season. Because I'm terrible with names. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. So that's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 3, 4, 5 and 6. 2, 3. Something's not right. I can't be that far off. Okay, so how many do you come up? You come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the 11th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and on the 11th. No, if it wasn't you, Pat, then it had to have been Puri. I know it starts with a P. Okay, so right, so 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Then it ends there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 would be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 would be there, so it'd be a single one, which wouldn't be right. I could have swore I did all those bricks to be 6. I did, but I got 4 bricks missing, which would explain the count difference for me. change this, I guess. Then I'd only have 3 blocks between it, and 3 blocks is too little. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out a decent count, because as it's a big house, it needs to be a big enough... Exactly. See, you made a big house. Mine is not quite the same size. Trust me. Mine is only 3 blocks, whereas yours was 16. I'm not quite that crazy. Especially with only a few weeks to do it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so maybe I do them 7 and 8. Because 6 and 7 isn't going to work. But maybe 7 and 8 would. 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wait, now let's try this side. You had a good trick to do it. Also, you used chunk borders. True. Chunk borders can help. So 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. It still gives me a 1 in the middle, so I'm just going to have to live with it being 1 in the middle. It just can't be too close together because it would look weird. No, axes don't chop quartz. Not if you want the block back. I'm not sure this is right at all. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should be 13. Ignore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that one 13, which is fine because it's 1 block further down. So it is right. I had a really bad feeling I'd put the blocks in the wrong place. Thank you for the hydrate, Ek. It's much appreciated. Right. Stand on the edge, put you in. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for the block. Because I did it 13. That way I've got 3 blocks in the centre to do a decent pattern with. It is important to hydrate even in winter. I think I lost a block somewhere. There we go. My problem is it is winter and I'm getting the bug to go camping. And I don't like camping in winter. It's too cold. I haven't had the bug to go camping for a long time. Yep. It's not the ankles I should worry about, it's the knees that used to dislocate. They're the ones I should worry about. That and the herniated stomach. So, well, belly button, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would go there. Something's not right. This post needs fixing. Which wouldn't be a good thing for camping anyway. Yeah, that's a bit too expensive at the moment, so... Not to mention, I don't think I have any time left to take off until New Year, when our quarter, whatever, refreshes. So now I can move up the step here. Can I reach it? Let's see if I can reach it from there. I can. Awesome. Hang on. So that was 1, 2. I need to change this because that's not right. It should be 3 and 3 by the look. Hang on. Because you two are wrong. That's why. I was looking at it and thinking, doesn't look right. It's because I didn't step up. There is a little bit of a language barrier too, because I don't speak Spanish. I barely speak English, and it's my native language. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, thank you. I want to double check that. So let's bring this down a little bit to this level for the minute. So we can fly away, double check the angle. Okay, so that's not too bad. Just don't like that being one wide there. That's my problem. But that's my own fault. I should have made that wall bigger. But it is what it is. Like I say, no more holiday days till New Year's. Apart from Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New... Because then we always get... Let's eat. But I definitely need to figure out if I want to go away somewhere next year. Probably won't. Because when I go away, I tend to go away for several weeks. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I only do it about once a decade or so. Hence a 6-month trip to Australia and New Zealand a while back. Which was cool. And no, I didn't go in there summer months because I figured it'd be too hot. I went in there winter months. So I had a year and a half to 2 years full of winter. Because Pendle's crazy like that. So that gives us the next bit. But then I don't do heat that well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A blister in the sun. And it doesn't take much sun to do that. I missed who it was. Somebody was flying and having fun. But yeah, I'd go out for 30 minutes in the English sun and come back with blisters as a teenager. Sunscreen was my friend. Or should I say sunblock? Oh, I'm too high. That's not good. I need to take those down and redo those. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was there. So that should have been 1 block further down. Let's put these in. And then we can climb up and deal with removing the other bits in a second. Well, Hey Joe, how are you doing? I'm not doing too bad. It's I'm going to have to put in a lot of hours this weekend for it to make sure it's on track. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we'll still have the interior to do. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, didn't need to take those two out, but we'll see what we can get done this weekend. But seeing as it's only the 1st of December, I can't complain. How are you doing? How's your builds going, etc.? Right, let's make sure on that. I didn't mess up anywhere else, did I? I did. I messed up here as well. That's misclicks galore. Good job it doesn't stress me. You haven't finally settled on what to build yet, but you're itching to get started. Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully you'll figure out what you want to do so you can get started, because it's Christmas builds. Christmas builds are fun. So let's take you out. Then you need to go as well. Means you need to be that way. Two, 3, 4. And you need to disappear because you're the wrong direction. And then we can put the next set in. And then rescue the blocks. I guess it depends what you feel like building too. I'm sorry, I was just looking at the spruce. I was looking at the kind of the leafy green around the edge. Looks cool. Right. Now measure properly this time, Pendle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, which means this one should be on that block. Yeah. Let's get this section in. And apologies for all the squizzling around. How's your concussion, by the way, Ek? Your head doing better? So you go there. I need to put some extra concrete in. That's not right. How can that be right? There's no way that's right. Huh? I've messed something up. Yep. Let's try this again. It's still been annoying, more often in new ways, but slowly becoming more functional. Okay, so at least you're going in the right direction, which is a good thing. I think I put 5 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it just needs to be one above it. Because I was going upwards when I should have been going downwards if I start on that section. And you're the wrong way up. You need to be there. But not there. And then we can reach round this corner. Right, so you come here. And we can squizzle you there. There we go. That fixes that. Hi JP. How are you doing? So I only did 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should still be one above it because we're on a block below. Good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab you. How's the slime farm going? Or shouldn't I ask? You had an interview today? Yeah, and you were super nervous. There's nothing wrong with being nervous at an interview. You're working on the second wall now. That's awesome. Hopefully the interview went really well and you get the job. Hang on, I've missed a layer, haven't I? That's only 2. Right. So now we have this bit. So we want 4 again. No. 2. I will learn to play scaffolding one day. But I'm not going to hold my breath on which day that will be. So I think I'd go a very funny colour. Okay, now we can reach this bit. You was told to watch your email, so fingers crossed. Oh, that's awesome. My fingers and toes and positive vibes are all going your way, John. JP, you know what I mean. Right, let's get some more stairs. We need a few more stairs. We'll just make 1 stack of those. We have a few white concrete left. But the next section I'm going to need is red concrete. So yeah, that sounds promising, so fingers crossed. Whoops. Right, so you. Okay, so now we can go to the bottom and work our way back up. That theoretically should do that one. Do I have any more left to do, or did that just match onto the one? That matched on, didn't it? Good. Okay. I'm going to fill the back end of this bit in red concrete. It's going to match the door. Hopefully it'll look okay. It's just that when the roof goes on, I don't want it to be shown the underside of it, and I can't just leave it blank, or I would have to bring up more of the andesite. I'm just thinking it might be nice to have a trim colour. And yes, we're going to cheap the blocks. because making concrete is a bit of a pain. I probably didn't need to put the stairs on the inside, but I was keeping it consistent with the other. But then again, you can see the shape at the top if anybody's up here. Why they would be up there, I don't know, but hey, I will be finicky about it. One, two, three. Can I? For a second then, I didn't think I was going to be able to reach that. We'll go from the bottom up again. And then we'll fly away a bit and see how it looks. And fingers crossed, it works. Because I've used the red on the door. So theoretically, it should be okay. Like I say, the one bit I'm really not sure about is the granite for the roof. It's more a case of, because I'm using red concrete, maybe granite would work with it, with the build. Otherwise, I'm not sure what block to use for the roof. Seeing as I'm using andesite, diorite, stone and polished andesite in the bricks for the walls. So it kind of rules those out for the slates on the ceiling. Can I? Okay. I can do it that way instead. Excuse me. Just grab a drink while that way I don't choke on dust. One, two, three. How are we doing for concrete? We're not too bad. I didn't put sides on the doors. I was tempted, but I didn't. What I do need to do though is figure out how people are going to get in and out of the building. That's fine. Let's move back a little bit. Doesn't look right. It looks taller on the top than on the bottom. And it shouldn't. It should be 5 at the top, 5 at the bottom. Unless I miscounted really badly. But I thought I'd counted it and it said it was 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5. So why do you have 6? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you're 1 too low. You went up right. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should be even one more further up. But I only stepped up. Huh? How did I do that then? It's only 1 block each time. No, it's 2 blocks. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're on the 6th, yeah? It should be fine because that's where you start. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Exactly, 13 blocks. You might need some redstone with Pendle for the entrance. I've made a piston door before. And I didn't use a tutorial. Nah. I used powdered concrete instead. So on here, you should be one further up, shouldn't you? Because you'll be the same. So you were on the 6, but if I'm on here, it's not on the 6, it's on the 5. I've messed these all up, but I'm not redoing them all at the minute. I'll redo them all later in the weekend. I know what I've done. I should have counted the block from the higher block, not the lower block. Which is why the top looks like there's a bigger gap than the bottom. They should all be up one more block. except for probably these end ones, which were counted on the main, vertical. Hey, we all make mistakes. It just doesn't look right to me. There should be more red at the bottom than there is. And I know it, to me, it looks wrong. It should be slightly higher up. But that's okay. I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to fix it now. I will fix it this weekend. Because if I don't fix it, it'll drive me nuts. But I'm not going to make you sit through my redoing those things all over again. You've already sat through me tearing it down the verticals several times. And I really appreciate you doing it. Right. So, we have some quotes anyway. So let's head up here. And I need to figure out where the window is going to be on this level anyway, because what I've done, so this handrail is at the same level as that window. So I want that window to be at the same level. If I remember right, it's the bottom level. Hang on. 102. Let's not go to splat. $101. So, yeah. So the bottom block of that handrail is the same as this, because that's 3 tall, not including the half slabs, whereas this is only 2 tall. Yeah, we did kind of watch Tango fishing, bless him. Well, that wasn't good. Let's go grab some more rockets. So I want to figure out how wide I want the window to be in that area. So I need to figure out if we're going to put windows on the side panels too. Oh. How's my elytra doing? It's not too bad. See, on this one I did it edge to edge. But I don't think that would work too well. Support wise. It wouldn't look very structurally sound if I did that. So how many of these have we got? So we've got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another 3. So that's 7 in total bricks. So this would be the centre block. Yep. So maybe, let's go F3. That is 100. So I need to be 1 block further up. I forgot my count. So I think the windows need to be on the same level. So that's 101. Which should make that 100. That's 100. Okay, so it's fine. Right, so 3, 6, 3. Which would put that there. That way it's in the middle. And you would come out here because you're 100. Yeah, and 1 block too low for the wall. Which is okay. So this is 100. It needs to be 101 at the second block height. And you don't need to be there. Which is okay because we can use diorite here. That will help hide the gap because we've used diorite for pointing. Which one are you? And by the way, JP, thank you for the resources. I really do appreciate it. It's made the build so much easier. And you too, Joe. So what we'll do is we will fill this in with that. That way these gaps aren't empty. And then the second layer will be like that. And it saves me on quartz. So how wide is that window? No, that's not going to work. It needs to be wider. Doesn't have to be drastically wider, but just a bit. Because when I put the upright frames on the sides, it's going to make it smaller. And it's not a massive window. That's better. It's 4 wide. Centered on that block. Okay. So how tall are you? You are 128 and 129. Oops, I'm bouncing around. So how's that? That is 15, 16, 17, 18. $26, $27, $28. Ooh, it's very close. Apologies for the debug screen. See if we can get this done. Then we'll take a look from a distance. What are you? 28. So you're the 27. And we should theoretically meet up with the other one. Here we go. Was a hiccup. But we're okay. Wasn't sure if we'd drop some frames then. But we hadn't. Let's grab that. I'm not sure about the edging on these windows. I'm wondering about you switching some of these, this edge block here out to be stairs, just to give it a little bit of a shape, rather than it being just a square. Okay, let's grab these back. It's not a massive detail because of the size, but I think it would be a good idea just to have a little bit of a depth there. So it's not a lot of detail, but it's a little bit. Now, I'm tempted to do it at the bottom, but I would do it underneath. I wouldn't do it at the top. Let's grab any blocks I dropped. Can't see any there. Let's check on the inside. Rockets. They're in your rocket slot. Nope, I guess I caught them all. Some reason I didn't think I had. But it's okay. Nothing. It's not an issue being wrong. Right. I need to put a second block there. And I'm not sure I'm keen on it being so close to the V at the top. I think I may need to drop it down a little bit. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think it overpowers it just a little bit too much. But there's no way to know until you put it in. At which point you can kind of get the feel for it. Well, that's the way I do anyway. It either looks right or it looks wrong. And that looked wrong. Right, so that was from 102 to 128 on the top, minus a 2. So that should be about 24 blocks in total, which was a little bit too tall. Whoops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18. I probably should have. Exactly, you don't know till you try. And it's always worth trying. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 20, I want to come down 2 blocks. There's nothing worse than regrets. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. If you try and fail, at least you tried. And you learnt something from it. Whether it was a good experience or a bad one. Right, so let's see. Now that would be too short. So it needs to go up a few more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna add 3. Because we could always add more. Yeah, that's better. Especially if I put one of the layers on the top, then make it just a 1 block taller and 1 block shorter for the glass. Splat. Okay, and then we'll use the stairs on the other side in a minute. No, because I was going to go one down, wasn't I? So you need to be the stairs. Then we can use a solid block underneath. Which I should have probably done first. But hey ho. Right. Have a little bit of scaffolding, so it's not too bad. And I still wish this scaffolding would go further. Before it has to be built up again. I can understand they don't want it to be OP, but it is what it is. It's a compromise we make for having the ability to knock it down from the bottom. Instead of having to use a shovel to take the dirt down. Or the pick to take the netherrack down. Right. So my issue with this was the side bits. So let's see. I'm doing this, but I'm just making the window narrower as well. Hopefully it won't make it too narrow that it annoys me. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm thinking of using the granite for the roof, but I'm also wondering about using a different colour for the chimney stack, or the chimney. I guess it's not really chimney stack. Trying to think of the right word for it. It's not a flue either. I guess it's the chimney itself. The chimney breast would be the bit inside, but I guess the rest of the chimney from the exterior bit. I'm not sure whether to use a different colour or just do it all in the same block. Right. I think I was about four or five blocks short at the top. I guess I'll have to play with that this weekend and figure out if I like it or not. We have a block at the top, unless I'm looking at the angle wrong. Maybe I'm looking at the angle wrong. That just seems a bit weird. Ah, yep, there's a block at the top. Let's try flying there again. It's amazing how much it stood out, considering it's only a quarter of a block that was missing. How far down can I reach? Right, so I'm just one block short. It was guaranteed. Because we all know how Minecraft is. You either have one too many or one too short. Whether it be block or stack. Yeah, that's better. Because the height of it being the same height as the other window was just too tall. Not having the bricks on top would have made a big difference, whereas that when I take the stone, the bricks up and round it, should make it a lot better. Like I say, and I'll correct the other bit, and then I think that will work well. And I don't think I will put a side window on. I think I will just take the brick straight up. I still have to put stairs in here, because we need a few stairs there for coming up onto the patio. Right, and then from here, I need to figure out how far we're going to take the side wall before the chimney starts. Put the red away for now. And we still have a shulker full of white, so that's good. Andesite. Where's the andesite? Here's the andesite. And I want some of you as well, because, yeah. And you will need to go here. Right, so you went 3 because 2 blocks in the corner block, which means you should be a pointing block. 1, 2, 3. Let's move things out of the way so I have all the blocks I need. 4, 5, 6, pointing. 6, pointing. 1, 2, 3. I guess I need to get rid of a bit of stonework, but we'll grab that back because I don't want to lose it. Resources are precious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you can go away. I don't want you touching the building just yet. We'll figure you lot out afterwards. What needs to stay and what needs to go. But most of you will probably need to go. This does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 may be a good bet. And how far out does this come? That comes all the way to here. So that would be in the corner. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pointing. Like I say, this part here, I'm not sure whether to put bricks in or a different colour, because that's where the chimney stack is going to go up. How much space do I have? So from that corner, I've done 1, 2, 6, 7, 12. So that's 13. And that's called falling off the edge. Let's try that again. So let's get rid of you, because that's the edge. That's wrong. Why have you come out that far? There's no way you should have come out that far. Because this should be a maximum of 4. Don't ask me why it came out that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so that comes out 21 in total. Let's eat something before I go kersplat and die. So 21, I've come out 13. That would bring me to the edge, wouldn't it? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I just have one more block, I guess, which would be theoretically a pointing block. It would have been a pointing block, but because what I can do is I can bring the porch, wrap the porch round to here. Let's grab the white concrete. But I've just noticed the time, and my stomach told me the time. So let's see who's streaming and who we can send you awesome people to. Yeah, I'm still not sure what colour to do the chimney stack. Whether to keep it the same or switch it out to a different. I'll have to have a play and see. Okay, who is streaming who we can send you to? Let's hit that. There's a Zoomer streaming. So if I send you guys his way, apologise for me. It's time for food, okay? So /raid. Now I just need to grab his name because, yeah. Wait a second. And he's playing Minecraft, so hopefully you'll have fun. Okay, you guys take care. Have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see you all on Monday. Take care now. Bye.